Good afternoon, Sean.
G'day Lars, how are you? Good to see you.
Yeah, likewise. Well, it's been a few weeks now and you're doing a bootcamp soon.
Absolutely, Lars. This is a really exciting opportunity. It's a boot camp I've never done before.
In what way?
Well, Lars, it's going to be 2.5 days, first time ever. It's called the Deal of the Century Boot Camp.
And Deal of the Century?
Deal of the Century. Well, Lars, we're looking at properties we're actually getting right now, properties from $20,000, $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 in Australia that have fantastic return on investment.
All right, so there's a shoebox on a bit of land.
That's about it, Lars. Exactly right. But there is an actual house, and as you've seen in my emails before, plus even the state revenue officers phoned us up saying, look, is there a house on the land? And I have to explain to them there is a house on the land. It's only $20,000.
It's going to be a very fascinating boot camp. Now, normally it's 1 day, but this time it's 2.5 days. You're covering a lot of topics. Just having a look at the list of some of the things. Apart from buying a property for $20,000, you're doing property options, advantages and disadvantages, finding an agent, how to talk to an agent. What's this putting in ridiculous offers? What do you mean by that?
Look, Lars, it's one thing for me to say that, this is the way it's done. So we're actually going to workshop a lot of this stuff, Lars. So it's going to be a workshop.
Okay, when you say workshop, are you going to workshop a lot of the topics or just that particular topic?
No, Lars, there'll be quite a few topics we will workshop, but it's important for people to actually see how to deal with real estate agents, how to make the phone calls, how to phone the vendors, all these sorts of things. We're doing that live.
Are you also, or have you put some lessons together that people can then refer to, people that attend the bootcamp? How does that work?
Absolutely, Lars. I think we've got, how many lessons? About 27 or something along those lines?
There are quite a number. I think there's about 27, yes?
Yeah, okay, so we've got a whole bunch of lessons where people who attend this bootcamp are going to get access to the intimate details from those lessons that you and I actually put together.
Is it true that you're also going to be announcing that there is a new app that you are developing, and there you're going to get real estate companies to put their best properties up for your database and your members?
Absolutely, Lars. We'll be doing that, as well as you mentioned you were going to, we're working on something at the moment, and that is for the trades. Would you like to mention that, or would you like to keep it a secret?
Well, actually, you just let the cat out of the bag, so now I suppose I have to mention it. You have a lot of people that require tradespeople to come and help them with their properties that they have purchased. And you are now putting together a platform for this.
Yep, absolutely.
And this platform will have known tradespeople, and people in your team can access these tradespeople that come with references and so on. So this is kind of a little bit of a closed shop that you're putting together. Tell us a little bit more about that idea, just a little bit more about that concept.
Okay, Lars, briefly, because we haven't got much time. The concept is we're tradespeople from all over Australia. We pick the best tradespeople from a certain area. So no matter what town you buy in Australia, you will have access and resources to people who can go and do the renovations on your properties for you.
All right, so this is another thing that you're offering your members.
Absolutely, Lars.
And I believe that there is a few other things in the pipeline, but people have to wait and come to the boot camp, and then they'll
you have quite a few secrets you're going to reveal at the boot camp yourself, Lars. So let's keep most of those. But the other thing is, guys, that I'd like to run through before we quickly touch on some of the other points is, I am specifically looking for 2 people that I'm going to be doing joint venture opportunities with. This is a process done from start to finish, so learn how we get the $20,000 house all the way through to the fix up, the complete thing, and how we basically get it to value up.
Are you going to be able to give some examples of properties that you've actually been involved with yourself?
Absolutely,
so people can see that it's not just, it's not smoke and mirrors?
No, it'll be pictures, it'll be photos, it'll be, returns. I mean, how would you like to get a $90,000 property that can return up to about $1,400 a week? Because we've got one of them, Lars.
Look, last time you had a boot camp, you took people on a bus. That was a journey. But this time, do you have anything planned like that? But if you don't, is it because that you're doing boot camps all over Australia now?
Yeah, Lars. Look, these boot camps exist because of the need, and people have asked me to do them in every state. So I'm doing them in every specific state, so I can catch up with the people who haven't had an opportunity to come to the Gold Coast and see me at that time.
And just finally, last time you did a boot camp in Burleigh, you initiated a program to assist people that are less fortunate.
Oh, that's correct, Lars, yes.
Is this something that you plan to continue at the next boot camp?
Absolutely, Lars. Look, this is vitally important. And look, if you could give us an update as to where we are with that, because I know you've just come back from India recently, as to some of the things or some of the people we're going to be helping out as a direct result of, for this month, for instance.
Well, there has been 3 There's been 3 courses that have been selected. There are 2 families and 1 village, and we're just working through the details now. But suffice to say that some of the things, Sean, that you're going to be doing in terms of support will be life-changing, and I mean saving people's life. So we'll have more information, and we'll continue the blog that's available, and people can receive that link at the bootcamp, and we'll also have that on the website. So, but suffice to say, absolutely life-changing.
Yeah, well, that's good, Lars. I mean, it's important that we don't get another orphan in the world, or we can help save someone's life. So,
yeah.
Look, we've got to wrap this up, Lars. Some of the other points. Is there anything else you'd quickly like to run through?
Well, I think looking at this list here, there are 34 topics, and I think it's going to be a very intense time at the boot camp, and I think it's going to be a fantastic opportunity for people to really gain a lot of knowledge about property investment.
Oh, it's going to be fantastic, Lars. We're going to have the time of our lives. So look, guys, if you're thinking of coming along, come along. Not only do you get the all the property information, you get to meet some great people, some great teamwork, and some great properties. So Lars, I guess we'll see you around Australia.
Okay.
Around Australia. Thank you.
All right. Thanks, Sean.